guys, thanks for tuning in on this messy hair day. And today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me / tutorial using the It's Judy Time palette, which I have right here. It has beautiful colors, beautiful shades. I got this from BH Cosmetics and I just wanted to play around with it and do a look for you guys. So join me and come and get ready with me. It's a messy hair kind of day, don't judge me. So I already did my skincare. So face is washed, primed with my Laura Geller Spackle primer. So as I do all the time, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. red lipstick, which I know there's products that you can use already made to cover up dark circles and stuff, but I want to use this because I have it in my collection and it's just sitting there, so it's a good way to use this up. So I'm just gonna go in and put that in my inner corner. Isn't that lovely? Then I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in color Corrective Green, and it kind of looks like I just got punched in the eye. It's okay. It's okay, nobody cares. So next what I'm going to do is get some argan oil from Physicians Formula and just apply a small amount on my under eye, because let me tell you why. Because I am going to be using my Milani Coverall Concealer and it is so freaking dry. I am really starting to get annoyed by it. It's that it creases on my eyes and it's just something that I don't like. So that's why I just go in with my argan oil and blend it out. That way it can be a little bit more smooth. And I also go in on my eyelids as well to cover up any veininess that I have on there. So with that out of the way, I am going to go ahead and put on my Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eye Primer. I got a sample of the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow from Benefit. It's this little tiny thing right here and I've had it there for a while, so I decided to put it in my Finish 7 by Spring as well. I'm not sure if it'll match me exactly. I have never worn it before. I am yellow toned and this is definitely yellow toned. It's kind of hard to get out though. Just slather it on, Liz. Just slather it on. I'm not like other YouTubers that just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and that's it. They have full coverage. No. I pack it on, girl. So just gonna blend it out with my Real Technique sponge. So that is one coat right there. It might be a little too dark for me, but okay, I can deal with it. So next I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in Bare, and I'm just gonna put a little bit here on the inner corners where I didn't put as much of the Milani one. I'm just gonna blend it in there. Alright, my skin looks really dewy. Now for my NYX Radiant Finish Powder, which is the multicolored powder. And I am going to just swirl my brush into all of these together at the same time and set my under eye. And you want to try to look down when you're doing this, because if you look up, your eye will crease and you're going to be setting the powder over that crease, and that kind of defeats the purpose of setting your powder. On to the next product is my e.l.f. Cream Highlighter, which I try to apply after my foundation under my powder. So I'm just gonna apply that right where I want the highlight, and you can use this to strobe. You can use it to highlight other parts of your face if you want it to be kind of dewy looking, and it doesn't really get in the way of my foundation. It doesn't mess up my foundation or anything like that. If anything, it just blends in and it creates a really nice look. Okay, so now to set my whole foundation, I'm going to use my Lorac powder. It's an oil-free wet dry powder. It's not that bad. Of course, to bronze, warm up my face a little bit, I'm going to use my Laura Geller Balance and Brighten powder in medium. And for a subtle contour as well. now for the fun stuff. I am going to use my Motifs powder just to set my eye primer. And that goes all over the lid without rhyme or reason. And I found, I didn't used to do this before, but I found that since I started doing it, my colors, my eye makeup just blends out a whole lot easier. Okay, so for this look, I'm going to use a It's Judy Time palette. So I am going to go in with this color right here as a transition shade. And I'm going to be using my taped up brush from Soho, I think it is. And just blending it in the crease. Well, not just in the crease, but in the crease and brow bone area. And just build it up as you go. Okay, so now that the transition shade is in place, God help me, I am going to go in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Sparkle Nude. And this is kind of like just a really pretty metallic-y color. So I'm going to put this on my lids. And it by no means has to be perfect because this is just a base. And then just blend it out. Blend it out, girl, blend it out. I am going to put a little bit of this color in the crease because I like that color. And that was way too much. I didn't think this shadow was gonna be so super pigmented, but it is. And I want to blend it up into the brow bone as well. And I'm going to do the other side. Ugh, I stained my shirt. Now I'm gonna do the other side just the same. And one thing I want to mention is if you don't have the It's Judy Time palette with any tutorial that you watch, if you don't have that specific palette, don't be discouraged. Just get what you have in your collection and try to match it. You can get pretty dang close because let's face it, there are only so many color shades. Okay, so now with the same fluffy brush I used for my transition, I just cleaned it off a little tiny bit. I'm going to go in and just blend that crease color so we don't have any weird lines that aren't supposed to be there. All right, now that that's set, I'm gonna go in with a flat brush. Where's my brush? Just e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to take this color right up here, which is like a shimmery brownish color. And I am going to pack that on my lids. Now I'm going to take another fluffy brush, which is slightly less fluffy than the other one. And I'm going to go back and get a little bit more of this color for my crease. It's the same crease color I had already used. I just want to blend it in with the color that I just put on my lid. It's all about patience and blending, patience and blend. Now when I'm blending, when I'm doing my crease for my second time, I don't concentrate it too much on my inner third of the eye. I leave it more towards the outer third. That way there can be like a shade difference, you know, like a slight gradient between the first and second layer in the outer and inner part of your eye. So same thing over here. I'm just going into the outer third of my eye and concentrating it a little bit more on there as opposed to the inner third. So now with a little round brush like this, I am going to take one more color just to put a little bit on my outer V area, and that is going to be this one right here. I chose that one as opposed to this one because I just wanted to put a little bit of a different color in there, and this one's purplish and it'll make it a little bit interesting. So I'm just putting it on the outer V area and kind of slightly blending it into the crease. So there's one side, and as you can see, it doesn't really look purple. It just looks like a deeper color than what we have going on. So let me do this side now. One side is always more difficult than the other for me. I'm right-handed, so my left side proves to be a little bit more difficult. So I'm always worried, will it look the same? Will it look different? And switching perspectives. Okay, so I think it's pretty even. Now, I'm going to take another floofy brush and just go in and blend stuff out with this color right here on my brow bone. And this will help highlight the brow bone, and at the same time, it'll blend in your transition shade and make it look a lot cleaner. And I always come in and clean up kind of like my outer eye area as well. Alright, so brow bone done. Now as the last step, and to make the shadow, this lid shadow pop a little bit, I am going to take my Essence Crystal eyeliner and hope I don't mess it up. And I'm just going to apply it all over the lid. And this is a shimmery eyeliner, so it's gonna give it kind of like a glittery look. It survived! Now the other side. I really didn't know how this was gonna come out. I have never done this before, so first time. There we go. Both sides done. So now that done, it is time for eyeliner. For eyeliner, I usually do black, but I am going to be using my Pixie liner, and it's Cafe Gold. And it's just a simple liner with a little bit of a wing. Now to intensify the liner a bit and also to set it, because it is really creamy, I am going to take my e.l.f. angled brush and go in to this color right here and just get it set. Okay. So my liner is done, the most stressful part of the whole thing. So now I am going to go in and do my brows. I skip around. I do one thing, then the other, then another, and that's just the way I am. So using my little spoolie here, I'm just gonna comb out my brows so they can be in proper position, and then go in with my e.l.f. brow pomade, and it is also a liner. So I'm gonna go in and outline. And comb out. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do the other one. Okay, so now I have my eyebrows done. Now I am going to go on to my lashes. So for the lashes, I have the Caught My Eye primer that I got off of Amazon thanks to Nikki Murphy. She recommended it. And this is just to prime my lashes and get them ready for action. Now, my IT Cosmetics Hello Lashes Extension Mascara. Okay, my eyelashes are done. So now, on to the fun stuff. I'm gonna get my Milani Shadow Eye 12-hour wear shadow, whatever, and just line my waterline, just to brighten up my eye. You see the difference? Bright, less bright, bright, less bright. I love this stuff. Okay, so now I am going to go in with my Pixie pencil again and just kind of do my bottom lash area just so it can have a little bit of color, and set it with this color right here. Done. And of course, I can't forget my inner corner highlight, and I'm going to be doing that with my Comfort Zone palette in this color right here. The lighter color. So here it goes. No biggie. Eyes officially lit. So now for the most exciting part, which is the blush. I'm going to be using my Tarte Amazonian Clay pink bronze blush. Now I am going to go in with my French Vanilla highlight from Laura Geller. I love this thing. It brightens up your face like it's nobody's business. And I'm just going to use it in this area right here. So this is a face highlighter that won't give you shimmer. It'll just brighten up your face, as you can see this side as opposed to this one. It just makes it brighter. And you can also use it if you overdo it with your blush like I tend to do. It is so amazing for that. So I'm going to put this on the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my forehead, just to counteract some of that bronziness that I had going on. I am going to get that same brush I just used and go back to my Comfort Zone palette to this raw bone color. Just get a little bit of it and apply a little bit of shimmer to my cheek. I like shimmer. I don't care. There's some people that don't. There's some people that they can say whatever they want. I like shimmer and I'm going to apply it. So for my lippy, I think I am going to use my CoverGirl Smoky lipstick, which I have never ever used. I'm almost scared. What if it's too dark? Let me go for it. And like always, I smashed it in. Ugh, my cap. So here's one alternative if you want a darker lip. This lipstick is so pigmented, it's almost hard to work with. So I can just leave it on its own, or I can go in with my Ofra lip gloss in Truffle, and it really amps it up. So this is one lip option that you can do with this look if you want to make it a little bit darker, a little bit more winterish. I'm going to try another look that's not quite as dark as this. Okay, so I'm going to try a more nude lip, and I'm going to line my lips with Spicy from Ofra, not Oprah. And then I'm going to fill them in. I love using lip pencils for a matte look on my lips because they just last forever. So this is another option if you want to just do liner on your lips and just leave it matte. It looks really good. Or I'm going to go in with my Creme Brulee, again by Revlon. And just top it off. I personally like this look better. It just kind of, you know, brings harmony to the whole look as opposed to a super bold lip, but preferences are preferences and you can do whichever you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know if you liked it in the comments down below. And if you want to see more tutorials with different palettes or a certain kind of look, just let me know and I'll try to come up with it, because I am not a makeup artist. I'm not Jaclyn Hill. I'm not anything like that. I just like playing with makeup, and I try to come out with different looks that I like. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.